On the inside, fifth starting spot. In car number 51, your 2020 track champion out of Salfordville, Freddie Raymer. Outside of the third row, sixth starting spot, car number 17B from Royersford is Steve Buckwalter. Row 4 on the inside, seventh starting spot, car number 2W out of York, Glendon Forsyth. Outside of the fourth row, eighth starting spot in car 0 out of Pennington, New Jersey is Rick Lafferty. And your ninth and final starter in heat number 1 in car number 75 out of Lincoln University is Tyler Ross. That is your starting lineup for heat number 1. Drivers, we are ready. Let's bring them out. While these cars come out for heat number 1, we send it back down to John Craw in the pits.
Thank you very much, Wayne. H&N Turf Care pit report. Jordan Mackeson, Mackeson family here at Lincoln Speedway. Jordan, some problems in hot laps.
Yeah, we had a couple problems. Hopefully we can get it squared away and get some racing in.
Apparently you guys are working on the fuel pickup that wasn't getting fuel under power?
Yeah, it wasn't getting fuel as soon as you got on the throttle, and took her in and try to get her back out, and hopefully it's fixed.
Hopefully it is, or it is fixed. Come on, buddy, think positive.
Well, we're good to race now. It's fixed.
All right, there you go. Jordan Mackeson has the problems resolved on the number 1080, and he's looking forward to this afternoon's events. Wayne, back up to you.
Thank you, John. I want to send out a shout out to Bob Groff, who is watching today on Flow. Bob from Gene Latta Ford. Father of the manager there now, recovering from some recent surgery. And Bob, glad to have you with us on Flow Racing today. Bob Groft with us. Just a special hello to Bob here as we get ready for today's racing program. And we push him off for our first event of 2021. So Dylan Sisney, two-time winner here last year, including one of the early season day races, draws the low pill today as they came through the gate. Drew pill number 2. No one drew 1 today. Lance Beard is the pace truck driver again this year. He takes them through 1 and 2. Glenn Wambaugh, the starter. We go at the Mike Yaples starting line in 3 and 4. Green is out and the 2021 season is underway. Caution will come out. Now we have a caution for Freddie Raymer on the front stretch. And Steve Buckwalter upside down in turn number 2. So that'll bring out the red flag. And we'll get a restart here in heat number 1. And we understand that Steve is okay. So Freddie Raymer, who had the incident on the front stretch, heads into the pit. Another look at it on the big screen in the infield, the select collision group screen. So Freddie coming back onto the racetrack. Just went in to get everything checked out. Spun during an incident on the front stretch. One more look here. Getting together with the 90 of Jordan Givler and turning it over. So Steve okay, we'll take care of that. Number 17B, and then we'll restart this one. We've been asked to wish a belated happy 40th birthday to Eddie the Monkey Man Fry. Eddie, that's from family and friends. That's right, we just read them here. Although there are some nicknames we won't repeat, but the Monkey Man isn't too bad. On a sad note, we want to mention the passing of Dave Held, who lost his battle with his illness in late January. Dave, known as Shaggy, a.k.a. the Sunny D Dude, to friends and the racing community. He'll be missed by all as well. So the 17B up on the wrecker, back to the pit area. See if he'll be able to make it out for the consolation event, should we need it. Raymer underway, looks to be none the worse for wear, and we'll get him lined up for a restart. Sometime today we'll call a wrong driver and a wrong car, but it's Chase Dietz and the John Trone number 39 car sharing that front row with Dylan Sisney. Row 3 becomes row 4 becomes row 3 now, with Glendon Forsyth, Rick Lafferty moving up. So we'll line them up now for the restart. Tim Wagaman, Jordan Givler, sharing row 2. Freddie rejoins the field. We look to go this time. Ten laps of distance, 6 to qualify. Sisney up in front of Dietz, and he'll have the lead through turns 1 and 2. Rick Lafferty on the move in a 0 car as he gets around a row of cars in 1 and 2, and Sisney leads lap 1. Dietz running in second. Tim Wagaman running in third. 2 laps down. Givler in fourth, Lafferty fifth, Raymer up to 6th spot, followed by Ross. Sisney all alone out front right now. Off turn number 4 to complete lap number 4. Dietz all by himself in second. Wagaman comfortably in third right now. Halfway this time, the 5 car out in front. Battle developing for the 5th spot right now. Lafferty and Raymer will go at it for position. Lafferty hangs on to the spot for now. That actually pulls away now from Raymer. No races up front right now. Top 4 pretty well locked into their spots, barring any mistakes. Again, Raymer tries to close in on the 0 car of Lafferty. 2 to go for your leader, Sisney, out in front. Best race still between the 0 and the 51 car. White flag waves. Picking up the win in heat number 1 is going to be the 5 of Dylan Sisney. Chase Dietz finishes second. Third to the 5E of Wagaman. Givler is 4th. 5th will be Lafferty. And Raymer crosses 6th. So picking up the win in heat number 1. And our first heat winner of the year, the 5 of Dylan Sisney. Finishing second will be the 39 of Chase Dietz. Third, the 5E of Tim Wagaman. Those 3 will redraw for spots at the front of today's feature field. Finishing 4th, the 90 of Jordan Givler. 5th, the 0 of Rick Lafferty. And 6th, the 51 of Freddie Raymer. Here's how we go now in heat number 2 for the sprint cars. On the pole in car number 87, out of Dover is Alan Crimes. Outside of the front row, second starting spot. Car number 99M from Lewisberry is Kyle Moody. Row 2 on the inside, third starting spot. Car number 21T out of Biglerville, Scott Fisher. Outside of the second row, fourth starting spot. Car number 35 from New Providence is Tyler Esch. Row 3 on the inside, fifth starting spot. The 95 car from York, Hunter Mackison. Outside of the third row, sixth starting spot. Car number 88 from Salfordville is Brandon Raymer. Row 4 on the inside, seventh starting spot. Car number 11 from Biglerville, Greg Plank. Outside of the fourth row, eighth starting spot. Car number 1X out of Dover, out of Thomasville, Chad Trout. And your ninth and final starter, and heat number 2, and car number 48 out of Gettysburg, Danny Dietrich. John Kroll down in the pits has Heat 1 winner with him.
Well, indeed we do. We're down here with Dylan Sisney. Dylan, you said you're ready to go. Looks like you're off to a great start.
Yeah, starting up front was the key in that one. Track is just super, super heavy right now, and just kind of cowboy up and wheel it around the place right now. And we were really okay, but clean air and just being out by yourself was the only thing that really helped you there. I was having trouble keeping the front tires on the ground there the last couple of laps. So hopefully a redraw puts us back up front, but it's going to be really, really tough if you're in traffic at all here. So we'll make a couple adjustments and see where we line up.
Typical afternoon track. Do you anticipate a lot of changes, or is it not a typical afternoon track?
For me, it's real heavy. Port Royal afternoon tracks that I'm used to, they're blown off and slick, and I'm sure the guys will tune it up. I just tell them what it's doing anymore, and they tell me to shut up and just drive the thing. So I'll just clean my helmet and get ready for that and see what they give me for the feature.
Well, you certainly did your job in heat race number 1. Congratulations.
Thanks.
There it is, Dylan Sisney, the first heat race winner of the season. And right next to Dylan's car, we've got the number 17B of Steve Buckwalter. They're working very feverishly on it, changing parts, trying to get things ready to go for the rest of the afternoon. Wayne, back up to you.
Thank you, John. So we'll get them lined up now for heat number 2. Dylan talked to John, now he'll shut up. Alan Crimes, Kyle Moody on the front row. Once again, 10 laps, 6 to qualify. 3 will redraw for their starting spots at the front of today's feature field. Glenn Wambaugh tells them we go the next time. Scott Fisher, Tyler Resch share row 2. Hunter Mackison, Brandon Raymer on row 3, Plank and Trout on row 4. Dietrich at the back. Green is out. Crimes gets the turn number 1 first. He'll lead Moody running in second spot. And Crimes will lead lap 1. Fisher running in third spot. Tyler Resch is in fourth place. Crimes in control with a couple of laps down. On the move, Brandon Raymer in the 88 car. And Scott Fisher has his wheel come off and then pass him. So Scott's wheel's still going. And the caution is out as the 21 car loses a wheel. And it pulled into the infield. Still, it knew where to go. So the caution flag out with 2 laps down. And they're running as you see them right now with Crimes out front, Moody in second. Brandon Raymer is third. Followed by us, then the 1 of Trout. So Chad Trout making a move in the first couple of laps of heat number 2. Mackinson in behind Trout. Once again, 6th to qualify in this event. Fisher, one of those drivers that drives both sprint divisions here at Lincoln Speedway and did win a 358 sprint race here at Lincoln last year. And while we're under caution and taking care of the 21 car, John Kroll has Jordan Gibler with him down in the pits.
I do indeed. Jordan, happy to be here this afternoon. Telling me earlier he's never been in a day race, never been in an ice. He finds himself qualified from heat race number 1. Jordan, great job.
Yeah, the start was a little hairy. Some guys being over aggressive probably on the first heat race on a narrow track, but no, it felt good. It takes a little bit to shake the rust off, and we're in. Hopefully for 30 good laps we got coming up, and come back next week.
Hey, we're certainly glad to have you here with us today. I just said to the guys, didn't you wash this car all winter?
No, it's looked like this since we left last week.
Doesn't take long to get them dirty on days like this, but it feels pretty good to be back here at the racetrack.
Yeah, for sure. I thought you guys were crazy about 10 o'clock this morning, but sure enough, the skies opened up. Well, it did. Nice and warm, great crowd. It's great to be back racing.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations on the good finish. Good luck in today's feature event.
Thank you.
All right, Jordan Gibler, looking forward to the 30-lap icebreaker here this afternoon. Wayne?
Thank you, John. We get ready for a restart here at the Mike Yapel restart line. Green is out. Little bicycle in turns 1 and 2. But Mackinson able to straighten it out. Crimes continues to lead this race. Kyle Moody running in second spot, followed by Brandon Raymer. Then Esch and Mackinson. Halfway there, and heat number 2. Chad Trout having trouble keeping the front wheels on the ground. Dylan Sisney talked about that after heat number 1. Okay. Greg Plank off the pace, and he'll come to a stop on the front stretch. That'll bring out the caution. Fans going to look at the those that haven't noticed the wheel and caution lights whenever they come out, and it's for the 11P car of Greg Plank. So we'll tighten them back up again with 3 laps to go. Alan Crimes, Kyle Moody, 1 and 2. Brandon Raymer now will pull onto the back bumper of the 99 car. And we'll take care of the 11 car on the front stretch. 7 laps down. Back down to the pits for a quick report from John.
Down here at the Scott Fisher 21T car, crew members not quite sure what happened, but they should be able to get things taken care of and get Scott back out for action later this afternoon. Wayne?
Thank you, John.
Out here, you're truly in your element, where you grab hold and let nothing stand in your way. Introducing the next generation of the world's smoothest, strongest, and most versatile ATVs. All new Sportsman 450 HO and Sportsman 570. They put confidence, adventure, and accomplishment right where they should be. Firmly in your hands. Polaris, think outside.
Lights out. We'll go the next time around. 3 laps remain in this heat number 2. Brandon Raymer this time bicycles, loses a couple of spots, but saves the car. 2 to go. Crimes continues to lead. Moody a strong second. Good battle from third on back here, and they're going to see the white flag this time. Third place belongs now to Tyler Esch, followed by Mackeson and then Raymer. Checkered comes out, and the winner of heat number 2 is Alan Crimes. Moody finishes second. Tyler Esch third, followed by Mackeson, Raymer, and the 1X of Trout. So picking up the win in heat number 2, the 87 of Alan Crimes. Second, the 99M of Kyle Moody. Third, the 35 of Tyler Esch. Those three will redraw for starting spots at the front of today's feature field. Finishing fourth was the 95 of Hunter Mackeson. Fifth, the 88 of Brandon Raymer. And sixth was the 1X of Chad Trout. They're your qualifiers from heat number 2. Here's your starting lineup for heat number 3. Once again, 10 laps, 6 qualified, 3 redraw. On the pole, car number 44 out of Hanover is Dylan Norris. Outside of the front row, second starting spot, the 69 from Spring Grove, Tim Gladfelder. Row 2 on the inside, third starting spot, car number 39M out of Dillsburg, Anthony Macri. Outside of the second row, fourth starting spot, car number 21 from Fine Grove is Matt Campbell. Row 3 on the inside, fifth starting spot, car number 8 from Biglerville, Billy Dietrich. Outside of the third row, sixth starting spot in the 1080 car out of York is Jordan Mackeson. And row 4 on the inside, seventh starting spot, car number 72 from Aliquippa is Tim Schaefer. And your eighth and final starter in heat number 3 and car number 13 out of Monrovia, Indiana is Justin Peck. John Kroll's got the latest heat winner with him.
Indeed we do. Second heat race in the record books. Alan Crimes picks up the win.
Yeah, it's hard to race out there right now. Now it's track's so narrow, but starting on the pole, there was everything, and I got to jump on Kyle at start and just kind of rode around. So, if we can get a little wider here for the feature and be able to put a race thing for everybody who came out.
Well, he certainly had the opportunity, and you took advantage of it. Congratulations on the win, and good luck in the redraw as well as today's feature event.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, Alan Crimes picked the winner of heat race number 2. Alan pitted right next to the 11P of Greg Plank. They're not sure what the problem is, still trying to check things out. Something in the engine, they're hoping they can get it repaired and get out for today's action later on this afternoon. Wayne, back up to you.
Thank you, John, and we'll send out birthday greetings to one of the drivers that was just in that qualifying event. Chad Trout has a birthday coming up on Monday. He will be 42. Chad Trout, happy birthday to you. So we get them lined up here for the third heat. Just a quick note in the pit area. We aren't going to have a consolation event today. The consolation event has been scrapped during intermission after this heat. We're going to dole out some of the special awards that were awarded after the 2020 season. And also, Fred will do a little work on the racetrack. And Brian Householder, our race director, is going to go down and do the redraw for the feature, all at the same time. While that's taking place, Brian will be in the pits. Fred will take care of the racetrack, and John will talk and do the presentation to the award winners down here in front of the grandstands. So it's this event yet, and then the Icebreaker 30. Dylan Norris and Tim Gladfelder share the front row for heat number 3. Green is out. Dylan Norris grabs the race lead as they go through 1 and 2. Gladfelder running in second spot. Anthony Macri running in third spot. Matt Campbell, a little exciting coming off of turn number 4. And the 13 of Justin Peck off the pace on the front stretch. So Peck brings out the caution flag. So 1 lap in and the 13 car being tended to here. Need our 50-50 girls to start working your way back to the office, please. 50-50 gals, let's start working your way back to the office. 1 lap in. Dylan Norris, your race leader. Tim Gladfelder running in second spot. Anthony Macri is third with 9 laps to go. Looking to go back to green at the cone on the front stretch. Drivers have to stay nose to tail till they get to that cone. Norris with a good restart and pulls out to the lead. And Peck has passed a couple of cars on the restart. So he's starting to move up through. Norris, your leader. Gladfelder, he's got doing a wheelie down the front stretch. He's in second, and right behind him is Macri. They're 1, 2, and 3. Running in fourth spot, the 21 car of Campbell. Oh, Norris right now in the 44 car. Battle for second continues as Gladfelder holds off Macri. And the car that is on the move is Campbell in the 21 car. 2 laps to go. Campbell is up to third. Macri now in fourth. Dietrich running in fifth. White flag a wave. Dietrich trying to hold off Peck for position. Taking the checkered flag will be the 44 of Norris. Gladfelder second, Campbell third, Macri fourth, Dietrich 5th, and Peck 6th. So picking up the win in heat number 3 is going to be the 44 of Dylan Norris, finishing second, the 69 of Tim Gladfelder. Third, the 21 of Matt Campbell. Those three will redraw for starting spots at the front of today's feature field. Finishing fourth was the 39 M of Anthony Macri, 58 of Billy Dietrich, and sixth, the 13 of Justin Peck. They're your qualifiers from heat number 3. Now, once again, we have eliminated today's consolation event, so we have arrived at what is going to be an intermission. Like we mentioned, our race director, Brian Householder, will head down to the pits for a redraw for the 9 drivers that'll be redrawing for the front of the field. Fred Putney will do any necessary maintenance on the racetrack. And John Kroll will head over to the grandstand area, the front of the grandstands, as we present the special awards from 2020 to the drivers. Now, drivers, John's talked to you and let you know who it is. We need the special award winners to head over to the front stretch. You can cross the track, but it's